Now, we mentioned earlier one of the featured consignments at this year's Barrett-Jackson Palm Beach. Marc Schiliro has not one but two car-related careers. He sells Mercedes-Benz products at a dealership and runs his own business restoring cars. And since our own Steve Magnante comes from that part of the country himself, we sent him by to check out the offerings from the Schiliro collection.
Hey, I'm here in Seekonk, Massachusetts at Marc Schiliro's MS Classic Cars, 1,400 miles away from West Palm where the auction's happening. But we're here to prove a point. A lot of the consigners at Barrett-Jackson bring in their cars from all over the country. Well, Marc Schiliro and the guys here are bringing 8 cars to the auction. Let's go inside and have a look at a few of them. One of the more popular vehicle segments at Barrett-Jackson is the Resto Mod. Now this is a 57 Ford Custom. It's the bottom of the line Ford model for that year. However, this one was redone with Boss 429 features. It's sort of a hybrid. What if a Ford Custom and a Boss 429 got together? Well, this is what we'd find. Now this car was born with an A code, not anymore. This is a 429 Ford Big Block, Y-end intake manifold, Edelbrock 4-barrel, probably 450 horsepower, good for a mid-13, a whole lot quicker than a stock Ford Custom would have been. And actually it has a nice big aluminum radiator with twin cooling fans to keep that Big Block cool. And speaking of cool, cold air is admitted to the engine through a functional Boss 429 hood scoop. This car is a Resto Mod of the first order, and I think it's going to get a lot of attention when it crosses the block. That door closes just like a new car, and it should. This is a 68 Ford Galaxie 500 XL with 45,000 original miles. Now it has had a new paint job, a new vinyl top, and these aftermarket wheels, but aside from that, it is absolutely stock, original, and as delivered from the factory. Now let's keep in mind that the Galaxie 500 XL was a very special car, only available as a fastback, had the hideaway headlight grille, and the standard 302 was what you got when you bought one of these, but this one has the optional 394 barrel. Very cool car. Full-on customs are also a major part of the Barrett-Jackson experience, and this is going to be the Palm Beach, Florida cover car right on the catalog. Now this is a pretty rare car. This is a 57 Ford Skyliner. Just about 21,000 of these were made, and I gotta say I've never seen one of these cars customized. They're always restored, but you know what? I'm digging this. The front of the car, we see that the customizers have added peaks over where the headlamps are Frenched in. That's not something Ford did. The hood is a 1958 hood that's been added to this 1957 car, and where the directional signals would go into the grille, they've been brought up here and nicely Frenched right into the factory contour. Of course, the steel roof, which is something that General Motors debuted on some of their Motorama show cars in the 1950s, but never released for production. Ford beat them to it by decades. It's really a beautiful piece, and this car is going to get big attention when it crosses the block.
Beautiful cars, and the Marc Schiliro collection will be hitting the block during our 6 hours of live coverage tomorrow, day 2 at Barrett-Jackson Palm Beach, beginning at 2 p.m. Eastern.